Meeting new people, new places, increase our opportunity to manifest. More possibilities come true because our synchronicities, our messages are coming from many things, including these places and people. Now, talking about manifestation is creating, with it, drawing an experience into our life, creating our future, realizing our goal or dream from energy to physicality. An experience comes into the effect into a physical life called manifestation. Our thoughts and feelings create a reality. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. Observation manifests possibility.
I had so many questions today, but the 5 things you gave, most of them gave a beautiful satisfaction to my questions, what I was asking. On the top of all those 5, I consider the reprogramming limiting beliefs. That is the best thing I considered myself.
So all my sugar levels, BP levels got reduced. It is a miracle because when I went to my doctor a couple of weeks before with my blood routines, she got surprised because I used to take some medication for sugars. Now there is no sugar. So she said, like, for my next visit, she is going to stop the medication. It's really awesome, sir.
This meditation thing started and I was very fortunate to join your manifestation sessions, and it gave structure to my meditation. It gave structure to my thinking, and like you say many times in your sessions that you can connect the dots. So I'm now also able to connect a lot of dots.
As soon as the session starting, in fraction of seconds, I'm slipping into the thoughtless state and into the energy field. So up until the entire session, I'm in that phase. So such a blissful session, sir.
For me, meditation has been that thing that calmed my mind, cleansed me out of those fears of anxiety of the future, right? And also helped me connect to my intuition. We all call meditation is not a technique, meditation is a practice.
Good morning and good evening, friends. On behalf of Buddha Seva, I welcome everyone to the 21st day of this 40 days program. Welcome, Chandra sir, to the session. Please take over from here, sir.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Wonderful afternoon, evening. Mukthabhimani muktohi baddho baddhapi manya. Mukthabhimani muktohi baddho. Mukta means liberation. Liberation from suffering. Mukthabhimani muktohi baddho means if you think you are liberated, you will become that. Baddhabhimanya. If you think you are not liberated, you are into suffering, you are that. Im vadantim sarvesha ya mati sa gatir bhaved. This is what is called, this is what has been said, that ya mati sa gatir bhaved. Ya mati means your intellect, buddhi, reasoning power to understand right and wrong. The ability, the buddhi means our personality. A personality of what we think about ourselves, everything. Ya mati sa gatir bhaved. What you believe in and how your personality is, so is your gati, your future is. Bhaved happens. We're not talking about manifesting a thing or an experience. We're talking about mukthabhimani, liberation by itself, ease in our minds. It's in a personality. How we think about yourself, what you understand as life and what you understand as the way to come out of the suffering in the life is what causes you to be that, not something else. We can create an extraordinary life of whatever that we want based on how we think and feel, what kind of understanding we have. Avidya is the cause of the suffering. Gautama Buddha. When I came into meditation, I used to read this statement: suffering is due to individual ignorance. It used to hit me hard. How is this possible? A non-meditative brain wouldn't have just ignored it and went away. But then since I started practicing, they started looking at it, started contemplating on it. That's on beauty. With meditation either does not let us dismiss things just like that. As awareness builds, we start looking into things. So suffering is due to individual ignorance. Did not understand, of course, in the beginning, then later, as you go along and read and read, we become free from condition, limitation that we had in our mind. If you go to a temple, you must pray. You don't feel it from inside. Instead, you feel like just sitting quietly. And there you've been told that you must pray, otherwise you are like, God is going to be very unhappy with you and they're going to be serious about punishing you. Go there that far, you don't pray. And the repercussions that have been conditioned onto, that may be punishing you, good things may not happen, all kinds of fear is there instilled into us. But that thing disappears the more you study books like Nature of Personal Reality by Jane Roberts, Robert Schwartz, Neil Donald Walsh. Even if you read Bhagavad Gita rendered by Patriji, that mom and mama means in many places in Bhagavad Gita is about the consciousness in us, not Lord Krishna. The consciousness in each of us, that we surrender to that as supreme. Not surrender to some external entity that is there taking care of us, that it's there with us. And so when you understand these, then you don't feel anymore worried that if you go to a temple and didn't practice or didn't pray, and then didn't do all the rituals they've been told to, that there's a worry before. Well, no worry now. You're free from it. Because you understand you are truly the creation, you are truly the consciousness, everything is residing in you. So we enhance avidya, we have to eradicate avidya. That ignorance leading to suffering must be removed. We know it. Giving a meaning to everything that we are experiencing, and so feeling bad is out of ignorance. Just knowing that, how can I stay away from getting swayed away by somebody in a dialogue, and so still be centered in myself? And it is possible, and a meditation can do it, just seeing the link that somebody is saying something that we do not become that. Just seeing that simple truth is sufficient for us to come out of that suffering in those moments. So then by having this greater understanding, we can create a great life for ourselves. The protein-producing DNA is said to be somewhere between 1 to 1.5% of our DNA that is there. The DNA that produces actual protein. Protein is required to build a cell. The cell fundamentally is stood by a protein. Now, so that's where it comes from, this whole theory that only if 1.5% of DNA utilized, then what happens to the rest of it? They call it junk DNA, because it actually does not produce directly any protein to build any particular cell, like a liver cell, a skin cell, or neuron, or any of those. It's called junk DNA. But there are research and evidence that they're saying that another 8% is regulated DNA that helps to assist the protein producer DNA to produce protein. But still, then what happens over 90%? Answer junk DNA. We say that medical science does not understand, and so then it says that it's junk DNA. If this body is intelligent, why would it hold something junk? If we, with a little bit of intelligence, when junk is there, we keep it away, take it out and throw it out. Why would I keep junk in our body? The intelligence that created us cannot be keeping junk in our body. There's got to be some great reason. Now we understand this epigenetics, that cells, genes can be upregulated to produce a protein. If you experience greater emotion, an emotion that feels far greater than the way you feel about yourself, so let's say about health. Our health, every day we wake up in the morning and we feel that pain in that part of the body. I feel that hopelessness because I've been suffering from this IBS condition, the irritable bowel syndrome condition, which prevented me from going anywhere practically. No social engagements, no travels, because then always have to be close to a bathroom, and then it prevents me from going anywhere and prevents me from eating anything reasonable, and I wake up, I'm hopeless in many cases. Now, that is a state of being, there's a state of emotion. Now, if we can figure this out, and if we can bring up an emotion far greater than that emotion that with which we feel about our body, if we can bring up an emotion far greater, and then when we sit down, imagine, after understanding that our genes can get upregulated, and so then a new protein can be produced, and so there are so many people who are doing it and healing themselves of this condition called IBS. There is some hope is there, because you see, Geeta Nair, you see somebody from Australia, you see someone else from here. They all are some way or the other figured out and then start feeling good about their body, and so then they came out of it, and so then we also feel that way. And if we feel an emotion that's far greater and higher than our standard state of emotion about our body, and we feel that, and we do this in our manifestation segments, visualization segments, and today we're going to do something like that in our meditation. Welcome to this long meditation for those of you. And on Sundays we're doing it. And if you can feel, imagine and dream far greater about that health condition in a differently. So rather than feeling hopeless and then very, very low and then not so great about it, versus then you completely feel as if everything is solved, resolved, that you are thinking, you're going about eating things that you really want to eat, and then you're going about traveling to places where you always thought you have to go, and then imagine you to be there, experience that new life greatly. And if you're convinced that new life is what you absolutely need to experience, if you're convinced, that means you're passionate about it, you're longing to go there. And if you're convinced, then you will have the passion to come up to imagine, and if you can experience a higher emotion, far higher emotion than the way you think about yourself. If you can do that and imagine you're being that new experience, and to be in the new experience, you know that the condition has to be resolved. That condition that's there has to be resolved for you to be in the new experience, or whatever that is necessary from the body perspective must be supported for you to travel to the new place, for you to eat that thing that you wanted to always have, experience that food, or go into those places. Either for travel or for business purpose, this or that, whatever that you had to pull back. And if you can visualize and imagine and produce a higher feel and then be in the body in a higher emotion, fake it. If you can do that, imagine and dream, dear friends, at a higher emotion, far higher emotion, that's the key. Far greater thought about our life, our health, and said, this is happening to me. It was happening to many people, and I understand from science perspective, this is happening to me. So it is science perspective, it can happen to anybody. So it is happening to me. And then having that clear thought, no doubtful thought, have a clear intent and thought that it is happening. I am experiencing, absolutely. I've got my purpose and I'm living it. And if we can have that certain stronger assertion in our mind, and then couple that with strong emotion, visualizing and dreaming as if it's really happening for you, what does it take to feel and imagine? Imagination is our natural right. Imagination is here, not somewhere else. We have to elevate ourselves to be in that mode. It requires an understanding and knowledge, dear friends. And beliefs are there. The belief says that there's no way this condition can be healed. The limiting belief that is set in, we talked about earlier in the week, that we all are governed, our life is governed by limiting beliefs. And that belief is holding us back. And then if we can now think far greater and feel far greater than the belief that produces emotion, for example, I've been struggling on this business, nothing seems to happen. And I'm not good at this business to grow. It's a belief that formed over a period of time. And so then you wake up and every day you're still dealing with the same set of circumstances in your business and looking into it and then feeling low. Now you want to think different. That my thought is pulling that possibility from the quantum field of me, greatly excelling in my business and producing wonderful results this year. I am doing it. I'm experiencing. Now, the result happens for you. So then what happens? That belief is that you can't go beyond a certain number. But now you're seeing that possibilities are there, that the field is saying everything is possible. And so then now you are putting a different thought because you're experiencing, you're seeing, you're hearing from people that they are producing things for them. The satsang, we want to go on listening to experiences. And we do that. And if he can do and she can do, and then that person can do, then I can do. So we have a newer belief, a newer understanding, and so newer imagination. At the end of that meditation, I am successful and I am growing my business and I'm crossing over that hurdle, which will help me because that is a possibility. And I've seen these 5 people talk about it. So I'm doing that too. And then feel it that's happened to you, that your business has grown this year. And so then what would you do? Things that have been differing, even though you want to do because of the lack of adequate financial freedom or adequate time freedom, now you have it. So because it's happened, so what would you do now? Then you would go about experiencing it. Things that you deferred, you will do it. You imagine those with an heightened feeling and emotion, dear friends. Your belief then is getting transformed into something new. And when you have this higher emotion, it's automatically sending the right signal, sending a stronger signal in an opposing direction than the belief that is holding us back. And so then we bring a new reality. Greater emotion and a clearer thought and a higher thought and a greater emotion, far greater emotion than the body that we normally feel with a limiting belief that about that condition. So that's the key. So if you do that, dear friends, we are producing, we're creating a great life. Let's go into a meditation today. We talked about reprogramming limiting beliefs as a meditation we're going to take on as a concept. So we all have these limitations. I'd ask you to take one limiting belief. Maybe about health, maybe about relation, maybe a certain person is never experiencing a relationship with that person the way you want it. Maybe about certain project that is being there for you. Maybe about a hobby or a passion that you want to do. Maybe you want to start a non-profit, which you've been deferring. And every time you see somebody doing it, you feel so good about it, but not able to do. Or you feel not so good about it, saying that, oh, it's not happening to me. I don't know when I'm going to get there. I want to do it, but I can't because my circumstances are holding me back. This is how we say it. And so take a belief. I'm unlucky. I don't have time. Life is serious. My health is not that great. I cannot do stuff. My team is not that great, so I'm just stuck here. Many of those are limiting beliefs. Take one limiting belief, dear friends. I can't raise donation for non-profit. It is difficult. Nobody cares for me in life. Limiting beliefs. Take a limiting belief. And then for the limiting belief, I'd like you to write down one empowering belief. What is an empowering belief or a success belief or opposing to that is, if a limiting belief is that nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me is a limiting belief. And so then you wake up with hopelessness or no fun. You just are waking up just another day, not really keen and interested. Because the environment you feel that you're just alone, you're stuck there. No one is there giving love and compassion, love to you. No one cares for me. Or in your student groups, you're just have a limited friend circle or no friend circle. Nobody cares for me. And so then this nobody cares for me is there. Now in the quantum field of possibilities, and then there are thoughts attract things. And so you can say this, in the quantum field of infinite possibilities, I am cared for by many, many friends around me, my entire family around me. I'm cared for deeply because that experience exists. And then you think of somebody that you always felt, every time you saw the person, you felt kind of that lower emotion that nobody cares for me, because you thought they have a greater family, that person has a good friend circle, and they always are in the middle of caring and then loving. And you felt that person has, somebody has that you don't have. And look at them and say, if so and so can be cared for and experience the love and care, I too am experiencing it. In the quantum field of possibilities, that I'm cared for greatly by that group, my family, my friend circle, whatever. And then Miss Vidya or Mr. Ravi is able to experience that this day in and day out, I too am experiencing greatly. I too am attracting the love and care for me. That's what it is. It needs, that's your affirmation. I'd like you to take this as your empowering belief. We want to visualize and imagine. We're going to affirm this in our meditation. Affirm this in our meditation as your decision today. You're making a decision today that you're going to be cared for. Because there's a possibility. What you think and feel is what we create. So we make a decision today. In this group of people, we're meditating, coming to the worldwide, all wanting to get better, all wanting to experience life differently. And so we decide, as my decision today, that I decided to believe this way. And I'm going to affirm it. And then I imagine that has come true now. That affirmation, that empowered belief has come true. That means you're already being cared for by many people. So what's going to do to you? What new experience is going to bring that you got all these people now? Everybody's, you're the center, coming and then spending time with you, giving extra attention to you. And then they're there with you saying, come, tell me what you want to do, or whatever they're telling you. So then what are you going to do? What is your new life is going to be? Then you have to think about that. There's got to be a reason why you felt in the first place nobody's caring for you. Must be because maybe you wanted to do together that movie. Maybe you wanted to cook together and then have a party. Maybe you wanted to come together and then do a project. You wanted a set of people to be with you, but then they now came and cared for you. And so then now imagine all of that are happening for you, because now you're being cared for. Then you can imagine that everything that you wanted to experience is happening through that group, through that situation. So imagine now, visualize that you're having that movie, you're having that cooking session, you're having that project, you're having that trekking, you're doing that thing, an initiative in your organization together. Imagine you're as if they're happening and you're feeling great about it. So that's all it is. So in our meditation today, we're going to start with heart elevation process, then breath mindfulness meditation, and then the music will change, and we'll do a long meditation. The music will change where then I start guiding where we're going to do this limiting belief reprogramming with an elevated feeling. As a reprogramming belief, we're going to start and say, affirm your empowering belief. You're not going to affirm your limiting belief. You're going to affirm your empowering belief. That in the quantum field of possibilities, me being cared for is absolutely there. I'm experiencing it. And so and so people are doing this day in and day out, so I too am experiencing it beautifully. That's what you're affirming. And I'm going to say a few words and say, this is my decision, I'm living by it, and I'm happy. And then I say, shift your emotion into a higher feeling. Imagine it's true. For a moment, our meditation that we would have done until then will support us to be clear of our past feelings about it. And so we should be able to bring up our higher emotion. That's what meditation does, is to disengage from the past and keep all our past down. It's completely empty. So we have a green field to go and then create and write what we want. So we're writing that, a new future. So I affirm it, and then I say, now visualize and dream as if that affirmation has come true. That you're being cared for now, that people are there around you. That you raise your donations very generously, are very naturally able to effortlessly receiving donations. Your body healed. Somebody said your body cannot heal. You're in the quantum field of possibilities. My knees are cooperating greatly, functioning wonderfully. And then certain people are able to heal their long-term conditions are like this. And so I too am healing my health and my knees. And so that has become true now. Knees are working greatly. So what new things you do? Climbing up and stairs easily, jumping with my grandson easily, doing that trek in the Everest easily, whatever that is, you're doing it. I'm walking to the business meeting so easily and then just confidently. Imagine and visualize all of them happening again. So that segment of imagination is going to be starting with a forming or empowering belief. And then that is true. So then visualize the future because that empowering belief has come true into our life. So we do this a lot of elevated feeling, dear friends, without a doubt, without hesitation, whether it work or not work. Just go up and doing it. That's your time to create a new future. It's not the time to think about what he said or she said, that expert said, or that newspaper said. It's not going to work. It's not the time to think about all of it. There's only a mission to think about a beautiful future for ourselves and see what happens. I'm going to do this for a few weeks over and over. And so then we have this as a new truth to operate. And so then our limiting belief of the old self disappears. Slowly, we start operating as if your knee is changing. And so then future will change. That's what many people are doing it. We're going to try that today. Relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. As you're prepping up for meditation, just think of a limiting belief that you would like to create and then make it, change it. Start changing a limiting belief that you want to change and put an empowering belief in its place. That's going to help you in your life experience things that you've always been deprived of or you felt is not happening to you. And then develop that empowering belief, right? That think of the statement that you want to affirm it. Think something that's opposite of it, limiting belief. I also think of a few experiences, assuming this empowering belief is true for you. Think of the experiences that you would imagine and live. Because that'll be your new future that you're seeking. Because this empowering belief has come true. That means the limitation is no longer there for you. Just relax yourself, dear friends. Sit comfortably. Your eyes closed. Relax your body. With your eyes closed, scan your body from head to toe. I'll play the music shortly. Just continue to scan the body and then relax every part of your body. Dear friends, dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart. With a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotions, nurturing all life. With its energies of love, compassion, gratitude. Connect with your heart center, dear friends. Feel the beat, the rhythm of your heart. The heart that knows, the heart that feels and helps us experience that life of love, compassion, gratitude that multiplies our connection, our celebration. Can you recollect an experience from your past, from your present, where you felt enormous love, compassion, gratitude, or any of the higher emotions? Relive that moment and feel that emotion. Relive that moment of your life and feel that emotion, that energy inside a beautiful heart. And can you intend to send that energy, to radiate that energy to everything and everybody? Around you on this planet Earth, where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Yield. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands rested comfortably in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to connect with the emptiness and blackness. As our mind becomes empty, we experience greater emptiness, that quantum field of energy. become aware of the emptiness. Where there's no body, where there's no thing. And yourself. to experience the infinite depth of that emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum energy field of limitless possibilities. The more you stay aware of it, that emptiness, that blackness, the field of light, the more abundant you become of these possibilities. And the more experiences you draw into your life. everything that you ever experienced or will experience is here in this field of energy. The more you are with it, with that emptiness, that energy, void, away from your body, away from your life. The more open you become, the more miraculous you become. If you find yourself distracted in thought, go back to observing your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly find that emptiness all around. Friends, as we are clearer in our minds, as we emerge into this field of possibilities, we have a great opportunity to imagine and dream of a great future and place those intentions into the field. Our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Come on, dear friends. It presents an opportunity to reprogram ourselves and move ourselves out of those limitations of our life. Come on, dear friends, I would like you to affirm greater intentions for yourself, for everyone around, with excitement, with a belief that whatever you think and feel is manifesting. Come on, dear friends, I would like you to affirm that empowering belief with a feeling, with an elevated feeling and emotion, dear friends. Affirm that empowering belief that lets you become free from your past. Affirm it, dear friend, and let this feel know that this is important for you, with your excitement, with an emotion that this is true for you. Come on, dear friends, you made a decision today to operate your life with this new model of creation through this empowering belief. Affirm it. Believe that this is true. This is your decision to be living this life this way. Feel it. Believe. Feel. Come on, friends. I want you to feel much greater than your body. Think clearer than your mind. Elevate yourself, shift into that higher emotion, dear friends. Remember, whatever you feel, you're manifesting. Feel it. And believe this empowering belief has come true for you. This is your new model of alive. And then what new experiences this is bringing into your life. Imagine, dear friends, I want you to live that future experience as if this empowering belief has come true for you. Dream, dear friends. Live that future. Experience that emotion in every cell of your body of that future. What choices are you making in this future? Feel. Live those moments of future, dear friend, with heightened emotion in your body. Feel. What are you doing with that success, that wealth, the health, the relationship, that energy, wisdom, whatever that may be, that you created with this empowering belief? Feel. Imagine and dream of that future, live that future, dear friends. Remember this feeling. This is your decision today to live with this empowering belief. This is your new model of creation, dear friend. Feel it. Affirm that empowering belief again. Believe this is true. Feel. Be excited. The possibility that brings into your life, dear friends. Feel. Believe. You decided today to be living, to be experiencing your life with this empowering belief. This is true. Feel. Believe. Feel. Believe. Affirm it, dear friend, and feel for yourself. Let there be no doubt about it. Whatever you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physicality. Feel. You have decided to be living your life this way. This empowering belief is manifesting a great future for you. Believe. This is true for you. Feel. Come on, dear friends. Imagine and live that future, that newer experiences, this empowering belief that has come true is bringing into your life. Feel it. Dream more of it and feel more. Remember this feeling. Record it deeply that this is
your decision, and this is your new way of life. Feel. Come back to your body. Stay where you are. And place your hands over your heart. With your hands over your heart, bless your body into a new life. Invite it into a new adventurous life, guided by this new mind. Your subconscious, the connection between the field and your reality is always reprogrammed with your higher will. And your meditation is impressed with your imagination. You created a new model for yourself with those empowering beliefs. Whatever you emotionally embrace, with feelings greater than your body, are always manifesting into your reality. Be certain this future is unfolding for you, bringing adventure and opportunity into your life. Recognize and embrace, and let your past no longer limit you, and let it turn into wisdom to guide you. Accept all the challenges as those initiating you into your greatness to learn and experience more. Express gratitude to all things and everybody as you align with that greater power in you. Ask it to move with you, move through you, move around you. Ask it to show evidence that this new future is real for you. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, everybody. Be grateful to everything you use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments, this grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals. Your gratitude for yourself and to this intelligent universe for helping you experience this new life, helping you create this new life. For gratitude means the events have already happened. Okay, dear friends. Hope you have created a new life. And we don't believe also, it's better to not say that I don't believe, I don't agree, I don't think it's possible. Better to not say it. We develop that habit to not say that, instead at least say quiet. Because by saying so, we continue to create that future. By saying so, we continue to create that future. And then if you can move ourselves, because exactly we want the opposite. I don't believe versus I believe in it towards something that you want. And if you move ourselves to do that, it's called fake it till you make it. If you do that slowly, then the way we say things, the way we feel about things will slowly change. That's neuroscience way of learning. So in that case, we take that opportunity. How is it possible? It's not going to happen. I don't agree with this kind of stuff. These are not true. Anything that has a limitation on your experience must question. If no limitation, so you don't have to even think about it, doesn't matter. But something limits you. Is the time to actually consider changing our dialogue, changing our thought about it. That's what we've done to your friends today, is to work around a limitation through this process. Now, what have we done? We said, I said, this is your decision you made today to be living the new way through that empowering beliefs. And it's your decision. And when you felt that strongly, that yes, this is my decision today, 18th February, morning 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock India time or my time, 18th February, among the 300 people, I made a decision, I made a commitment to myself that I'm going to operate this way, my new way. When you have that, and you do this over a few times, and take this track and then do it a few times, next 3 weeks, do it regularly. And then it sticks enough that when you have this, next time when somebody in the environment is triggering and say, hey, wait, you know what? You have that, right? That sugar, why are you eating this sweet? When they're telling you, suddenly this decision has to come back to your life and say, no, I'm not thinking about it anymore. They are still ignorant of why they are. My body moved on. It is now a different body and supports me. And so the decision that you're operating the new way, this memory must come back to you anytime you have a trigger in the environment which is causing you to go back to your old thought and old feeling, this decision that you made. And if you do it over and over again a few days, that'll become your new way. And so you remember it immediately. And so you stop going into the old self to go back and rewire the old circuits. So that's why we're saying your decision today, you remember. I also said, remember this feeling. Recollect. How did you feel today in your meditation? You felt good, you felt empowered that you are creating something, you have more hopeful of it, then remember that feeling, recollect it. Recollecting, we said, means that you're rewiring your brain to be, remember this more. So have that, those words are important to stick this experience very well and do it a few times, then it must become a new way to lead. So belief reprogramming can be very, very powerful to take that 1 or 2 or 3 beliefs and then work on them. Thank you, dear friends, for joining. We're at the end of 3 weeks of the Middle Path program. our 40-day program, exactly 3 weeks now. In the second half of the program, we shift into some advanced concepts. Next week is around how do I intensify, strengthen my practice of meditation. We would have heard a brief of them, but this week we're going to go into more detail. Then week 5, we delve into some more health concepts, some more emotional intelligence concepts. And then week 6 is visualization, some manifestation concepts, as well as spiritual quotient, and how meditation is developing a great service mindset and some of that. So we have some more things to cover, but most importantly, it doesn't matter what we cover, but most importantly, we're coming together to meditate together in this group, to clear the clutter, and so that we can receive newer possibilities, newer insights, newer inspiration from the field. That's why we're doing it every day. If nothing else, that itself is great amount of benefit that we want to come back and sit together in a group meditation. Because where do you get this group of people who all want to get better? The energy is so high. And so then, rather than doing individually, you want to come back and then be part of a group to meditate. Those of you on the YouTube, wonderful. Continue to stay on. For whatever reason, you'll be there, which is good. It also gives a message to more people to come and join there. And so we'll see you all tomorrow again, the 4th week beginning. And in case any of your friends dropped out, tell them back. Just nudge them to come back. Of course, it happens. For various reasons, it happens. But please do bring them back again into this. And we'll be here for a few minutes for listening to anybody's experience today, of how you felt. But yes, Nagendra, make those announcements and then take a short break.
Sure, sir. Since today we're completing the 3 weeks of this program, we will be sending a second self-assessment survey to all the participants. This will take 5 to 10 minutes time and will help you to know and understand your progress better. I request everyone to take time and then complete the survey. Thank you.
Thank you all and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below.
Rajanaji.
Namaste, Chandra sir. Namaste, everybody. Such a beautiful experience today. It's like I don't know where I was today. It was so beautiful. Can't wait to see you, Chandra sir. You and Vani ma'am. We are eagerly awaiting your arrival.
Yes, madam. After we finish this conference, our minds will shift fully.
Yes.
Towards AMR Advanced Retreat in Bali and and of course the US visit. Great.
Yes. We're just eagerly awaiting. We're just preparing for your arrival.
Yes, let's do many sessions again to all your friends.
Yes, definitely. I've already told my friends, like, that I believe we're doing that one day session, right? With
Right.
Dineshji?
Right.
Yes, I've been spreading that to my friends also.
Yes, it'll be nice for them to join a day-long session than a brief
Yes.
one session, right? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody would like to share your today's meditation experience? What happened? How many of you have actually felt to change that belief? Nobody?
Chandra Shah.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. So basically, it was fantastic today. The thing regarding limiting belief, clarity about limiting belief, actually speaking, and of course, then it followed by empowering belief. And up till now, I must have attended many sessions. There are many limiting beliefs I'm aware of, but crystallizing that to in words was a bit difficult for me. In today's sessions, I think I got clarity about it, and then creating or getting empowering belief is like, okay, I got it. So this is what I got from today's meditation.
Wonderful. It always surprises me that some of these concepts that sometimes don't make sense for a long time. When the time is ready, then suddenly something happens, we understand it. Like we're all one. That's now
I think I missed one sentence, but I missed one sentence because of a range problem, probably. I missed one sentence. Please, can you?
I just said it always surprises me. Sometimes I too don't understand many of the statements for a long time. Even though I hear them over and over, that meaning becomes obvious to us only when we're ready at some point. Like we're all one. We're wholeness. Theoretically we understand, but the actual meaning is understood only after we are ready. The layers and layers of understanding that we have to get to. So something good you said, that today I understood what it means to develop an empowering belief.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why we want to go back and hear over and over, because a newer understanding always develops, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I hope you're seeing you in Delhi. I don't know whether we're seeing you or not.
No, I'm not planning to visit Delhi.
Okay.
No. I'm visiting in March at Bangalore, myself and Monica, my wife.
Okay. So it'll be in
12th March to 17th March.
Yes.
In March.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you. We'll see there.
Yes, sure.
Sanardashi madam.
Yes. Hello, Chandra sir, all the masters. Thank you for such a wonderful session. Completely in a different universe today. So unexplainable. Felt so much energies. I saw a lot of lights, colors. I was completely into some different world. Just in general, I think this whole 40-day session, I feel it's a new me. I've never felt it's the way I perceive things, the way I interpret, I feel it's new me. I don't know if people around me is experiencing that, but I'm in awe myself about everything around me at this point. And just feel this great sense of stillness and just, it's unexplainable, but it's beyond more than happiness. Happiness is too less to say. But I'm going to let Raj, I raised hand for Raj because I think he would want to share something. So just want to thank everybody. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Today's meditation was a really an exceptional meditation. Every Saturday, we go out on the streets and feed the homeless in the mornings. And today was exceptionally cold and snowing and icing, and it was minus 15 degrees, and we were all bundled up, and so many people without food, sleeping on the ground, and brought tears in my eyes. So I was really pained with the thought that what more, how can I do this, and what more can we do? And the pain was just kind of lingering, and the thought was in the back of my conscious mind, even when I went for my work and doing my things. And in this meditation, when I got into there, all of a sudden I see some divine hands just kind of raising me up, and I see brilliant light just kind of flooding down, and I see hundreds of people just smiling on the streets over there. So that power, I just, which I was thinking, manifested, I felt it in my meditation that yes, I can, I'll be doing something more for this. And it was such a beautiful experience and feeling that I was smiling, and that energy was amazing. So yes, that was a great experience which I had. And I'm pretty sure that this manifestation and affirmations, would help me and progress in my endeavors on doing such projects or more projects like this. But thank you very much, everybody. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience, for me.
Amazing. You and that whole divine experience of having that energy, an instantaneous response from the field as you truly felt, I suppose, in the morning of today. Because when we truly feel, we send that strong signal to have a response back in turn. And now, of course, we are tuning into the field, we are tuning into various frequencies, so we pay close attention to such experiences, right? I'm a lot more aware. There's also its way of telling synchronicity. That's a synchronistic experience to make us feel that future is on the way. It's a perfect synchronous experience for you to feel that the future is on the way. And this is bound to happen. in our visualizations, it's bound to happen. That this is how field is telling. So happy to hear that, Raj. So happy to hear that you recognize the power of this in many ways. Now that you didn't have before, is that we become more aware of it now. I'll put it that way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonalji. What can I say? We are transforming every day. So we're redrawing our boundaries every day and then removing boundaries every day. We are understanding what is my desire versus what's my need. We keep moving from and desire to needs in the right way. The more we are doing, the more we are learning, the more we see others, the more we recognize how blessed you are, how blessed we are to be what we are doing. And so all is going to happen.
Heartfelt gratitude, sir, for everything you're doing, for this platform, just coming in our lives. So thank you. Thank you.
I feel equally grateful for you both coming into our life. All right. And for many reasons, you know it. Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Dr. Mrs. Kiran Hirala.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
During this 40-day program, we were speaking about this limiting belief. So last 1 week in our yoga classes, there was a yoga challenge going on about doing 108 Surya Namaskar. So I had a limited belief that I will never be able to do this because of some health issues and then back pain and all. But this Monday we started doing with 20 Surya Namaskar, and then by Friday we had to do at least 108 Surya Namaskar because on Friday it was a Ratha Saptami. So I challenged this limited belief of myself, and then it was so surprising and miraculous for me that on Friday I could do 108 Surya Namaskar. And that whole day, I was not exhausted, I was not tired, I was full of energy. And by the end of the day and by night, still that energy continued. So I really appreciate this technique and whatever you have taught us, and I could manifest this in my life. So I just wanted to share this experience with all of you, and I just wanted to express my gratitude. Thank you so much for giving us this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. Dr. Kiran Hiralal. Wonderful. You used the word miraculous. Can be big. Each of us, what we never believe that we can do, when it happens is miracle. Experiencing uncommon.
Yeah.
So nice to hear that so quickly to overcome too. Where are you from, madam?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad, okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sindhu Reddy.
Good morning, sir. Thank you for the most powerful meditation session today. It feels like you've cleaned my top layer completely. I'm feeling feeling very, very light. And many days into the session, the most or the biggest difference I've seen in myself is I am no longer over analytical. I was a very analytical person. I would analyze everything, even the most tiny details, to the point where when I had to get out of the house in the morning, I would analyze the time is this, I take this route, it takes this much time. If I can take this route, what will happen? And I would take at least 5-10 minutes to sit and analyze before I leave the house. And I believe when I shared my experience on the first day, you had told me to drop the analysis, to stop analyzing when you're meditating. And I took that advice very seriously. I thought, okay, you know what, I know I'm this person, let me just drop and see. Started enjoying my meditation so much. I would just love to experience it and leave it there and move on. And over time, I'm going with the flow. And going with the flow is creating so much more ease for me than the analysis. The decisions that I have to make comes in more easy. Maybe I think since that analysis has dropped, probably the awareness, I've opened a gateway for awareness to come in, and maybe listening to that tiny voice and that guidance. That's been a huge help for me, actually, going with that flow. Yeah.
Very nice, Sindhuji. That's the biggest impediment. Analysis, the biggest impediment to progress.
Yeah.
Cognition, metacognition. Cognitive is being very analytical, looking at things very much. Metacognition is going a step above to see what's happening. So we open up to the metacognition when we drop analytical unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Glad you conquered it pretty quickly.
Thank you so much, sir. I would dedicate that to you. If not for these sessions and not for the meditation, it would have been a far more difficult task for me to work on my analytical mindset. And I also believe while we did that brainwave session, how you said the analytical mind is more like a barrier and it needs to be worked on. So yes, it's made huge difference. Oh yeah.
Yes. The analytical mind is that veil, the mask that we wear.
Yeah.
Which is stopping us to see behind what is there. It has to be lifted. Anyway, you're ready for it. So you're lifting it up pretty quickly. Becoming aware of itself is a great thing. Because when you're aware of it, then we have an opportunity to change.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Look forward to meeting you one of the days in Bangalore. Coming to the retreat, you said.
Yes, sir. Registered for it. I'm so excited. So I'm looking forward to it. Yes. I will be seeing you there soon.
Okay.
Meenu Matiali.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, madam. Go ahead.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. सर मैं हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ?
बोलिए.
सर मैं इतने टाइम से जब से मेडिसिन शुरू हुआ है, मतलब 18-19 दिन हो गए, मगर 5 मिनट के लिए मेरा रहता है कि उसके बाद कॉन्सेंट्रेट रहता ही नहीं है. वो थॉट्स पे थॉट्स आते ही रहते हैं. तो क्या करना होगा?
This is आपका फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम है क्या?
हाँ, यस सर.
नो प्रॉब्लम, जस्ट कंटिन्यू. थॉट्स के बारे में फिर से नहीं सोचना, थॉट्स आते रहते हैं. थॉट्स
5 मिनट के लिए रहती हूँ कि
मुझे तो 1 मिनट के बाद थॉट्स आता है, आपको 5 मिनट बहुत. हाँ, 5 minutes is a long time, madam. To have thoughtless, to be in a state of no thought is a great thing. And you are saying, I have the thoughts after 5 minutes. I'm serious. How many people here are not able to hold their no thought state for 5 minutes? Please say and give a big thumbs up to Meenuji that she's doing something Awesome. Anybody here who feel like they can be there with thoughtless state for 5 minutes and most time? Say yes if you are getting a lot of thoughts regularly. It happens, madam. So thoughts के लिए आपने सोचना मत. And they're friends, number one. So first of all, you have to approach thoughts as friends, because mind creates. Mind is the greatest friend. It's just that we want to keep in check. And so we practice this. It's okay. Thoughts come, then what is it? What did we say? Bring your attention back to the breath. Bas.
Okay.
Attention back to the breath. And then again practice. Again thoughts. Attention back to the breath. Are you ready to do it 1 lakh times in 45 minutes of meditation? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
If 1 lakh times it deviates, 1 lakh times you bring back. If you are ready, you are going to be a great master of meditation. I can tell you that much. If you have that patience and say, yes, I'm going to be ready. Mujhe kya hai? If thoughts come, I'm just going to bring my attention back to the breath. That's all. Oh, they're coming? Okay, fine. I'm going to go back to the breath. Come again, back to the breath. Come again, back to the breath. Bus. Do it. The thought also will get tired. Oh, nobody is encouraging me here. Nobody is giving attention to me. Slowly disappear for a period of time.
Okay,
In all of this we do, the benefit will be there anyway. The benefit of meditation, experience by itself is not the benefit. Meaning the meditation experience itself is not the benefit. The benefit is how you are in control of your emotion, how you are manifesting things into your life, how you are getting healthy, all of that, right? That will be there. Are you now? How many days are over now? आपको ये practice करके 4 or 3 weeks?
Yes, sir.
क्या difference आया so far for you? कुछ है? Something?
अभी तो मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. Okay. तो आज एक क्वेश्चनर आएगा, वो सेल्फ असेसमेंट क्वेश्चनर.
Okay.
उस क्वेश्चनर को आप थोड़ा टाइम देके एक क्वेश्चन को आंसर करना कि अगर 3 हफ्ते के पहले कैसा था हमारा सिचुएशन, वो हेल्थ में, वो थॉट्स में, इमोशन में, वो स्लीप में, ऑल दैट आप थोड़ा टाइम देके आंसर करिए. आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कहाँ डिफरेंस आया.
Okay, sir.
एंड अगर आपको लग रहा है कि देयर इज नो डिफरेंस, प्लीज टॉक टू योर फैसिलिटेटर. आपका ग्रुप का व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में है आप?
ये जिस पे लिंक है, हाँ इस पे हूँ.
हाँ, एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में हो तो उस ग्रुप के डिस्क्रिप्शन में हेडर में फैसिलिटेटर का नाम होगा. वो फैसिलिटेटर को फोन करिए, पूरा एक्सप्लेन करिए.
Okay, okay.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir.
Kishore, ye.
Namaste to all of you, and my hearty gratitude to everyone, especially Chandra, sir, Master Chandra.
Okay.
It's really amazing because I told myself to attend this one this time because I was actually doing different things, but not very regular. I wanted to see how it is done, and I just want to see and do some experiment and then understand what exactly is happening here. Myself and my wife both have been doing. I'm in Herndon, Virginia, in United States, and amazing. It's really, really awesome. To see the way the experiences are. Today, for some reason, I felt that I'm not actually having that deep meditative state. It was there in the past, in the previous sessions, and especially Sundays are really great. Today, I didn't feel like that, but I was saying myself that that's okay. Let me see what is that actually going to happen. But towards the end, what I felt is I didn't feel that time lapse. So it's a totally different experience, but I feel that it's amazing. Oh, okay, something happened. That's what I actually sensed it out of it. And it's really great. And I really thank you very much to Chandra and all the team members and all the audience, because it's really inspiring to everyone. Like, it's really a great thing. So gratitude again. Thank you.
So nice to meet you here, Kishore. Kishore and I went to the same college.
Yes.
Residential college. So glad that you are there.
Yeah. Yeah. You told that, yeah, so please go ahead.
No. Chala Bombay. Yes, then Osnan, I'm coming to Washington also.
Yeah, please come to our home, and we are eagerly waiting for you.
Very nice. So you're in this program at the beginning, is it?
Yeah, I have been attending. I'm just, I didn't want to come, just I want to see. I want to express everything towards at some point of time. That point has come today. I was not planned. It was not planned at all, but I felt like, okay, I have to do this because it may be helpful for some people. I don't know, like it's more experiences. Sharing of the experiences is very important part. But I felt that, let me actually wait for that time, and that time has come today. That's what I felt, and maybe towards the end also we can see. Okay, so that's what, and I really appreciate the kind of service you people are doing. It's amazing, and I'm very proud for being, a friend, and we were actually roommates at that time, during our college and all.
Yes, we're roommates. For an year, we're roommates.
Yeah, for
college. Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. This December we went there, no? Last December, not this December, previous December we went there. To Nagarjuna Sagar. You may be aware.
I was not there at that time, but yeah.
Okay, we'll catch up. That's great.
Sure. Yeah, okay, please go ahead.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
So nice to see that. Of course, I have your number. Call
Sure.
you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Krishna.
Neeraj Agrawal.
Good morning, sir. I'm really benefiting with this program, and this program has transformed me very well. One thing, sir, that I can see the change within me, but the other people are unable to see any change. I had some limiting belief for which I am getting the answer slowly. And one more thing which I am still unable to control over, that is my anger. So I just want to know how can I control over my anger? Is it okay that I can see the change within myself, but other people are unable to see? They think that there is no difference. If I'm doing meditation, they are not finding any change within me.
Okay, we continue to do more. We continue to do more. We increase our energy more. And if they don't see it, it's their challenge. Why do we need somebody's validation? Why do we need somebody's validation? We center ourselves first, within ourselves, with ourselves. It can be any big thing. It can be a child, it can be a parent, it can be a spouse. That can be anybody. If they don't see you the way you are, how good is the relationship? If they don't accept you the way you are, then what is it for? Because they're going to curtail your freedom anyway in that case, if they don't accept you the way you are. And now you're saying after doing all this meditation, which must have definitely brought a lot of sanity into each of us, and then they don't see it. Still wanting you to prove something. What do you want to prove to somebody? You go on proving. or go on proving, because you'll never be able to satisfy someone else. They may be at a completely different level of consciousness. They may take a long time to come up to a level that you may be, or vice versa. So when we recognize and when we become complete with ourselves and be happy for ourselves, then the real journey begins, Neeraj. Then the real journey begins. We do meditation to become truly happy from inside. Can you be happy by yourself now? Suppose for 3 days nobody bothers about you. Will you be able to be happy by yourself? Are you there? 3 days we're completely cut off. You are there somewhere. Are you there? 10 days, can you be by yourself? Answer these questions.
Yes.
The situation can come anytime. You know it. The situation will come. The situation in life will come various reasons. If not anything after 60, 70, 80, depending on what you're doing, on a day where you'll say, I need to just stay by myself. Can you be there? And so that's all it is. To conquer this from inside, Neeraj, then everything else will fall in place. For sure it'll fall in place. In fact,
What about anger, sir?
people are going to be behind you to find the secret of how you can be with yourself, because that's the most needed thing today. What is that?
What about anger?
What about anger?
Anger.
When you conquer this, that will go away.
Okay.
Since when have you been meditating?
Sir, almost 9 months.
9 months. Now I've been meditating for 25 years. Sometimes I get angry and then I say things. I don't know. And what I have to say now? Who do I have to ask? Oh, my anger is still there. Anger will be there, by the way. Remember this point. These emotions will be there. Emotions are to be expressed. But the key is to recover from the emotion pretty quickly. Next moment, can I become normal with the person to whom I express anger? That is it. That's the measure you want to have, right?
Right.
The emotion will be there. You know it. It must be. Otherwise, there's no fun in life, no experience in life without emotion. Right? So it'll be there. And what you want to do is to see, can I quickly come out of it? Am I in the next moment? Am I able to put my arms around the person and say, come, let's go for a coffee?
Yeah, it happens, sir.
You're there?
Yes.
Then there's no question. Then your question is invalid.
Okay.
Okay, you're already there. That means you are perfect in your emotional expression. Okay?
So one more thing I would like to share with you, that during the advanced retreat, there was a program, a project in which there was a chart in which we have written something that what you would like to manifest. So one thing which I mentioned in that, it is going to happen very soon. It's almost in process, which I shared with you, and you have guided me regarding that. So really thankful to you that few manifestations are going to complete. So thank you for that. Thank you very much.
Awesome. I remember some conversation. I don't remember what it was, but we do remember. You're from Lucknow.
Kanpur, sir.
Kanpur, that's right.
Yeah.
Kanpur. Okay, awesome. Good. Thank you, Neeraj.
Thank you, sir.
We'll do Yamaji later. I need to go for a meeting. Okay? Yes. Okay, friends. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow again.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining.